Do you think with Trotter missing some time during camp, it allowed you to really elevate and get more experience moving around and playing the mic?
Yeah, I definitely think it did. Barrett helped me a lot too, and Trot was there through everything. So if I was at Mike, I could ask him questions like when I'm off the field, and then also, I mean, I already know Sam and Will pretty good, and I know free safety. So learning Mike just makes it all click more because I know where everything else can fit.
David Hood with TigerNet.com, here way in the back. Scrimmage, final one today. How do you feel about how this scrimmage went, and do you guys feel like you accomplished everything you needed to accomplish in camp?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of the young guys have gotten a lot better, which is building depth is the key to going far, and seeing like flashes of sparks from young guys is really promising, knowing that we can throw somebody in the game and the standard doesn't change. They'll be able to go make plays.
How did today's scrimmage go?
Today wasn't a scrimmage. Our last scrimmage was last Wednesday.
John Weil with the post career, just going back to the Mike position, what's different about that? How steep is the learning curve to try to pick up the differences from the Will and the Sam to Mike?
It's not like very different. It's just you fit opposite of the Will, and the Mike is like like take credit for being like the middle linebacker. Like a lot of the pressure is like put on you because you're the like main one, and you got to make the calls and set the front as well, which can be tough to learn. But once you pick it up, it's pretty easy. It applies everywhere. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Honestly, playing safety, I played safety in high school. That helped more because I'm far back. I can see everything. I can see the whole field. But, I mean, quarterback also helped as well. But I played the quarterback like my freshman year of high school, so it was a while ago.
Is there any kind of added pressure that you guys are feeling being a little bit short-handed at linebacker? I know personally said that it's a couple under the number that you guys can feel like you.
Nah, I don't feel like there's any added pressure. I feel like our group that we have is really solid, and we're building depth, and I'm really confident in everybody in the room and our young guys especially because we know what Barrett and Trot can do, and I'm confident in everybody else in the room to be able to step up and play when it's needed.
Yeah, what have you liked about this team so far?
They're extremely intuitive. They're not afraid to ask questions, which is when you're trying to learn something, it's extremely important. And they aren't afraid to put in work. And they take coaching like if somebody needs to get on them, like they need to pick it up, they'll listen and they ain't going to fuss back.
Specifically, D. Creighton, what have you seen out of him, sort of, just your observations?
D is extremely flashy and quick. That's the main thing. He's fast. He can move downhill very quick, but he's also like a very hard worker. Like he ain't gonna duck away from putting in work. So that's a good trait to have, especially when people leave in the future, and I know he will step up in a leadership position.
It's just how you developed over the last year. I think you were 215. Last one would be
215.
Yeah. So like, how many pounds exactly have you put on? I guess since then, what goes into putting on 20, 25, whatever.
Eat everything, literally. Like I was probably at the Orange Bowl. I was like 205 probably, and I remember getting pushed around by those linemen. After the game, I like told my dad, I was like, this ain't happening no more. And so Megan, our nutrition lady, she is like huge for us, especially like when I was trying to gain weight. I would bring home like literally probably 50 protein shakes and drink like 12 a day. and I got up pretty fast to 220, and then I just steadily just got up to 230.
Good or bad do those protein shakes taste?
They don't bother me. That's probably why I drink a lot, but yeah.
It's going back up. Coach Sweeney is calling you actual pads. Is that here, or does that go back to high school?
It was actually our strength coach, Duncan Hunley, who coined the term. And when he first said it, I was like, what? But now, Coach Sweeney said it in the spring game, and then he says it in every interview ever. And then so I was like, all right, I got to make a T-shirt. So then I hit up Tiger Town Graphics, and y'all should go buy some, by the way.
How do you think this defense will be different this year?
It's a tough question because we were pretty good last year, but I feel like we have more depth, and I feel like we're extremely flexible. Most everybody on our team, on our defense, is extremely athletic. You got Xavier Thomas at DN, that dude can freaking fly, and then Makuba has been locked in this camp, and then us three linebackers, I feel like we are all very dynamic and complement each other, and a lot of the young guys in the secondary have been flashing, so I just feel like we can roll anybody out there and we'll be able to compete with anybody.
What is it that Makuba's doing differently, or how he's actually?
Well, number one, he's healthy. Number two, I think he, I don't really know how to word this, but I feel like he was tired of getting bashed, and he's locked in, literally since after the Orange Bowl, completely different person. He's been focused, top of the team, so it's very impressive.
Being tired of being pushed around with the Orange Bowl yourself, do you notice differences in how you can play, what's happening after you are 250 plus pounds?
Yeah, I noticed even when I don't really try to hit somebody hard, I'll hit them and I'm like, whoa, why'd you actually move? Or I'll take on a lineman and I can hold my own and move a 300-pound lineman. So it's a great feeling. I don't really feel like I'm getting knocked over anymore.
Wait, how excited were you for your little brother to commit to Clemson?
Oh, we've been talking about this since we could talk. I remember my family's a sports family. We would always say I would be a pitcher and he would be a catcher in baseball, or quarterback and receiver. But we play defense now. And then in high school, when I started getting recruited, I'm not going to say I knew my brother would be better than me, but he's probably more athletic, so it'd be sick if we could play together. And then he committed here, and it's awesome.
You mentioned XT's speed. Not that the edge rushing wasn't strong before, but does that speed provide something different from before?
Yeah, it's a mix-up because now we got different guys we can put in the game, and he can line up off the ball and almost play like a linebacker. And then it just puts fear in a quarterback's heart knowing this dude can be here in a half a second.
Take one or two more for Wade.
I guess being 230 plus, and you still play safety, you actually still do it.
Yeah, I think I definitely can.
Anyone else? All right, thanks, Wade.